Did you know there's a plant that's been used for centuries to calm your stomach and nerves? But here's the thing, most people have never even heard about it. Well, I am here today to show you guys exactly what kind of plant I'm talking about. Meet black horehound. Nature's little known secret. That's the plant. That's black horehound. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome to my channel. My name is Mawa, and in this channel we're talking about plants. I go on lots of walks in the evening, and I just cannot help myself taking photos of every plant that I find and googling the hell out of them, finding out their benefits, if there's any benefits, medicinal purpose, if there's any, whatever it is I can find about the plant. I developed that kind of hobby, I guess you can call, and I just cannot stop myself from finding out about plants. And the plant of today is this black horehound. There's a lot of medicinal properties on this plant and most people don't know. So today that's what I'm going to be talking about. So without further ado, let's get to it. So I have some notes that I've been writing on my other phone, because there's a lot to talk about this plant, but I try to write as little as possible but put everything important for you guys to understand. So this plant is in a mint family plant, and it has a very, very distinct smell. Like right now inside my house, even if it was there, I could still smell it. So it has really distinct, sharp smell, I could say. And this medicine is typically found in native to Europe, Asia, North America, but I'm in Africa and I found it. So you can really find this plant anywhere. It doesn't really matter. I go on walks and I found it. It was right there, not far from my house. So before modern medicine, people have traditionally been using this to cure nausea, digestion, and the whole nervous system. So it really was useful back then. I bet it's very useful now. This modern medicine took over. Sorry about that. My son just woke up and he just could not leave me alone. Anyway, this is my son Kyle. As I was saying, this plant has a lot of medicinal properties, and it has been used for centuries to clear nausea, to clear digestive system, the whole nervous system support. By the looks, this medicine has like a dark green leaves, and it has all these little flowers which are purple. I don't know if you can see them there. They're purple, and it looks like really dark green. So that's how it looks, and it has, as I said, a very pungent smell, very strong smell. Enough of that. Now let's talk about the medicinal purpose of this. What you can do, how you can use it to cure some ailments. Digestive aid. This medicine is known for relieving nausea, vomiting, and motion sickness. Nervous system support. Used to reduce anxiety, mild depression, and nervous tension. Also menstruation relief for women, sometimes used for menstruation cramp. So if you have a cramp, you can make this tea from this medicine and just drink that, and your cramps can be relieved. Respiratory health. It may help soothe cough and respiratory conditions. But because this medicine is yes baby, sorry about that. Okay, he's gone. So this, you can use this plant alone, you can use the horehound alone, but you can also, for more effects, you can combine it with other herbs like ginger. You can even combine it with honey, to sweeten it. You can combine it with ginger, you can combine it with lemon, you can combine it with a bunch of other herbs, just for more effects. But it can also be used alone. Now let's talk about how to prepare it. Yeah, how to prepare this plant for best results. You can prepare it one of two ways. Tea, which is the most easiest way to do. What you do when you want to make this plant into turn this into a beverage like a tea is you use 1 or 2 tablespoons of dried black horehound leaves or flowers. The leaves or flowers, the flowers are these purple ones. Let me see if I can pluck one out and show it to you closely. You saw those purple ones? I don't know if you can see them clearly. Yeah, those are the flowers and those are the leaves. So what you do is 1 or 2 teaspoons of this. You just like that. Yeah. You can dry it if you want, but even if you don't want to dry it, that's okay. But mostly I would suggest to dry it, maybe using a sun, or if you have drying mechanism. You can use sun, easiest way to dry it. Once it dries, you boil your water to 100 degrees, and then you add this and steep it for 10 minutes. So once your water is boiled, you add the 1 or 2 tablespoons of that dried flowers and leaves, and you steep it in that water for 10 minutes. Make sure you cover the lid of that water. Like if you put it in a glass, in a cup of tea, you cover that cup of tea with ceramic or anything really, and then you steep it for 10 minutes, and then drain it, and then have your tea warm. You can put your tea back in a fire just to warm it up if after 10 minutes it's cold. So you just warm it up and just drink that as a beverage. You can drink it 3 times a day, morning, afternoon, and evening. Let's see, what else can you do with it? Enjoy it warm. Make sure you enjoy that warm. And if you feel like it's too much, it's too maybe, I don't know, bitter, you can add honey on it. Add honey to make it, to sweeten it up. Another preparation which takes a bit longer and is a bit complicated is tincture preparation. So what you do with this, the tincture preparation, is you combine fresh or dried black horehound with alcohol, any alcohol, it can be vodka or brandy, in a jar, and then you let it sit for 4 to 6 weeks, shaking it occasionally. So as I say, this is a long method. It stays in the alcohol, the vodka or the brandy, for 4 to 6 weeks, while you keep on shaking it. You keep on shaking it every other day to mix the tincture. And then you can strain and store it in a dark bottle. Make sure you store it in a dark bottle. That's the other method. The other method you can do, I said 2, but there are other things which are minor you can do, is to infuse it in honey or create herbal syrup for respiratory support. Now, dosage and how to use it. Tea. Drink up to 2 to 3 cups daily, as I said, morning, afternoon, and evening. Start with 1 cup for tolerance. So you're not sure, with herbal medicine, you cannot be sure. Maybe you're not going to be to recipient with, your system might not be to recipient for it. So start with 1 cup, just to be sure that your respiratory system is accepting it, and then gradually increase 1 to 3 times a day, 2 to 3 cups a day. Tincture, take 10 to 15 drops. So it's not like with a cup of a tea. You can have an entire cup. But tincture, because there's alcohol in there, which is pretty strong alcohol, vodka or brandy. So you just take little drops, 10 to 15. 2 to 3 times a day, based on your body and weight. Yeah, so if you're on a smaller size, take like 10, and if you're on a bigger size, take 15 drops 2 to 3 times a day. And I want to mention that this plant is bitter. It has bitter taste, so as I said, you can add you can pair it with honey or lemon to improve the flavor. Now, precautions and side effects. As we know, this is all medicine comes from plants, but there's a lot of infusion and everything going on behind. But as you know, everything has its side effects, and this one is for pregnant ladies. If you're pregnant or breastfeeding woman, you should avoid black horehound, as it may stimulate uterine contraction. So if you're pregnant or breastfeeding, do not take this black horehound tea, or however the way of preparation, just don't take it. Large amounts can cause dizziness or headache in sensitive individuals. Not everyone, but if you're very sensitive to medicine, if you take so much in large amounts, you can get dizziness or headaches. And lastly, please always consult a healthcare provider, especially if you're taking medication or dealing with chronic conditions. If you're having any other kind of medication you're taking, or if you have chronic conditions, before you do this, even though it helps a lot, it's very important herb, please consult a healthcare provider. Fun facts, additional facts, apart from its medicinal purposes, its strong smell. The strong smell, because it's really strong smell. The strong smell, it repels insects, making it useful in natural pest control. So if you have this around your house, you have a natural pest control. Also, black horehound has a long history in folklore, believed to ward off evil spirits. So the way people usually use sage, you can also use this to ward off evil spirits. You burn it around the house. So dry it and then just burn it around the house, just the way you would do with sage. If you try it one day, please share it with me and how it works for you, and please subscribe to my channel. I usually post on my TikTok. I will post the link on the description. I usually post there, and for longer videos I post on YouTube about the plants that I found. So for more remedies and herbal, please subscribe, and please share and comment. So thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe again. Bye bye. Ciao.